welcome to another Tallbooks Xero tutorial. My name is Samuel Burmeister and I'm the owner here at Tallbooks. Before we get started on the first of the new JobKeeper series that I'm creating here, I just wanted to preface by saying that I'm a registered BAS agent with the Tax Practitioners Board here in Australia. And whilst this information is going to be accurate, it's general in nature, and make sure that you do check with the ATO for any specific guidance for your business. So let's jump in and get started. Today's focus, we're going to look at GST turnover for JobKeeper registration. So firstly, when you're talking about turnover and GST turnover in particular, you need to understand there's a difference between your general total sales or revenue and GST turnover. Now, how do you find this turnover in Xero? You simply go to payroll, pay employees, and then you'll see there's a little window here. New JobKeeper payment tools are available. Click on visit our payroll support page, and it will bring up all these handy little links. And what you can use here is the turnover calculator. So the turnover, like I was saying just earlier, does not include GST. So whilst it's called a GST turnover for JobKeeper purposes, you actually exclude GST from that turnover figure. So you want to look at your GST exclusive sales only. In Xero here, it'll allow you to choose the period you'd like to compare. So if we select the month that pops up, you can choose a specific month or a quarter. So for this example, let's say that you wanted to register in August and it's the end of August and you need to confirm whether you've had a reduction of 30% or more for the month of August compared with August 2019. So you'd select August. You then need to select which which method you report on. So if you lodge your BAS on a cash basis, choose cash. Otherwise, you can choose accruals. So most small businesses will be on cash. So we're going to say August and cash. You'll see here, Xero will automatically pull in your GST turnover figures for the current month and then the previous year. So let's assume that last year, the figures showed that you made 10,000. The turnover change is a reduction of 25%. So you would not be eligible for JobKeeper if you were a small business in most cases. If it was a bit higher, you could see that in this situation, the business has made a 37% reduction, or they've experienced a reduction of 37%. Therefore, you can enroll with the ATO for JobKeeper. What you'd want to do is export this to Excel or PDF to save a copy, just so you can back yourself up should the ATO ask for clarification on your reduction in turnover. So that's month versus month. Let's look at quarter versus quarter. You can either compare a month versus the previous year, the same month, or you can do a quarter. So if we wanted to say, okay, for the whole September quarter, let's just say we're towards the end of September, and we compare it with the previous year, we can see in this case, the turnover change is a reduction of 35%. Therefore, the business is eligible. So what you want to do here is understand the period you want to compare. You only need to satisfy this test once. Once satisfied, all you need to do is your monthly declarations with the ATO until further changes to JobKeeper occur. You only need to qualify once for the current JobKeeper scheme. And that is how you use the turnover calculator. One other handy thing I wanted to show you is another place to access the turnover calculator. You can go to Accounting Reports. Then under Reports, they've also added the JobKeeper turnover calculator here. So you can simply click into that report and run your figures. Just a note here as well, the reason there was nothing in 2019 is I'm using the demo company here in Xero. And so yours should have data for the previous year if you were trading at that time. Hope that helps out. If you need any specific information or you want to book in a training session, You can email me at info@toolbooks.com.au. See you in the next tutorial.